Whew. Ha. Ah. Okay. Now that we're done talking about my games I played last year, we can actually talk about something relevant, which is 2024. So hey everybody, my name is Axel Shower, and welcome to the 2024 year review. So, on today's year review, how many years have I used? I've done 7. This is my 7th one, which is weird to think about. I've done these for 7 years in a row. That's because the channel's 7 years. So today, I actually pulled stuff up. I think I did last year too, but because usually when I make these, I'm like, oh shit, there's so much that happened this year. I can't even think of all of it. So we're going to talk about the year. So. 2024 was pretty good. Alright? You hear me? It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's as good as 2023, but I always say that because 2023, the biggest thing ever happened. We lost Josiah. But thankfully, not thankfully at all, I still lost people close to me this year, that being my aunt and uncle, both on my dad's side. My aunt being, one of my dad's sisters, and he's more my cousin, I think, than uncle. But yeah, we lost him in July. Yeah, we'll start with deaths. How about that? I would say I'm close. I actually have a memory with him. I called him. Actually, yeah. I don't really know what I'm talking. I'm kind of just yapping. But when I turned 10, he gave me my first ever $100 bill. So yeah, that's about it. It kind of sucks, but like 23, we lost Josiah. 24, I lost my aunt and cousin / uncle. It's weird. It's a weird thing. 2022, I lost Daisy. So, who are we gonna lose next year? I don't want to know. And okay, enough about that. We're done with that. But so yeah, I wouldn't say 2024 was as good as 23, but it was still a damn good year for me. 2024 will go down as probably the worst year ever for Spear, because holy shit, this year was horrible to him. This year treated him like garbage, like the entire year, because him and Heaven broke up in February, and then that was a whole thing. Like, it was a whole thing. Like, oh my god, it was fucking wild. It was crazy. For everyone else, I think it was alright. Decent. But this video's not about them. I might mention them, but this year's about me. This year's about me, because my channel. I do what I want. So, why don't we start with the channel? I think the channel did better in 23. I think there were more videos uploaded in 23, because 24 was kind of a slow year. Thanks to that goddamn platinum video. That platinum video ruined everything. It was just, I have so many ideas, but they're big video ideas. There's a big video idea I've had since like March, and I don't know how to do it. Well, kinda. I know how to do it, just it's gonna take a lot of time. Then just take the time off. You don't need to upload every week. Yeah, I know that. But yeah, the channel did good. There were some solid videos I made this year, which we'll transition to into our next topic. The said videos, the videos I made in the kitchen, the prison brick, the blender, and the box. What's in the box? Those 3 videos are peak Uh, I'd say the I'd say the box is probably the least out of them all, but I don't know. They were all fun to make. Jonathan Adam was in all of them. Him and Spear teamed up in the brick. Him and Amarian went at it in the blender, and him, Spear, and off-screen Carter were there for the box. So, and they are currently nominated for a bunch of EXE awards, like the best kitchen video, and I think they're all up for video of the year. So, which one will take it? Cons. That was another thing that kind of blew up this year, mainly in February, because how many cons did I even go to this year? I went to 4 of them. ArtCon, Missouri Comic Con, Claremore Con, and Joplin Collectors Expo Mini. I would have went to more, but nobody wanted to fucking go to them. You lazy bastards. But there's a few that we didn't go to this year that I might go to next year. Like, there's one called NakaCon, which is probably just going to be weeb shit, but that'll make for a great video. And I think there's an 18 plus area, so oh man, that might be fun. That might be fun. Missouri Comic Con was the best one. I'm sorry, ArtCon, you hold a special place in my heart, but Missouri Comic Con was just better. Locally around here, ArtCon is it. Actually, would you say Springfield is around here? I don't know. Both of them were good. And every year ArtCon gets bigger, so 2025 it's probably going to be fucking massive. I've already seen posts, they're expanding the board game area. So, yeah. And I think last year, ArtCon, the board games was delegated to a single hallway. So I wonder what they mean by big. Also next year, coming out of retirement, I'm going to enter the Smash tournament. I will play as Wario, and I will win. It's as simple as that. Yeah, this year I played a lot more Smash than usual. And what sucks is that there was a con in Joplin in October. I don't even know. It was not a con. It was not a con at all. Yeah, there were vendors and you could play games, and there was a Smash tournament, which I so should have won. I so should have entered it. It would have been the easiest money I would have ever made in my whole life. It would have been the easiest thing, and I look back at it and I'm like, damn, I should have looked into that more. So yeah, all the Smash tournaments coming up. You have a fierce Wario player coming at you. Also, is it me or is it getting darker? It's not even. What time is it? As of filming this, it's like 2:30. Why is it so dark? But anyway, yeah, ArtCon is this year, 2025 is February 1st, and Missouri Comic Con is like 2 weeks after that. Claremore. Yeah, Claremore. That day was weird. That day was real weird. The people who went on that trip we can't go now because 2 of them we don't talk to. Me and Spear, 2 of them we don't talk to anymore. So that whole day was weird. And his parents rented like an SUV. That day was so weird. And we left bright and early, too, because Claremore is like fucking 2.5 hours away from here. Yep, that con was just not good. But if it just needs improvement. I still don't know. I still don't understand how they got Billy West. I bet Billy West didn't even enjoy it. I'm just shitting on it. I'm sorry. But they can only go up. I mean, they gotta show, if they do come back next year, they just gotta show us what they're doing. But yeah, as of now, we're not going to Claremore. Missouri Comic Con and ArtCon are like the 2 definites. I go to ArtCon every year. I'm like an OG at this point. I think I went during their third year because I think their first year ever was 2019, and then I think they actually did hold one in 2020. 2021, I knew about 21s, but it was online only, so like what the fuck, it doesn't even matter. And then 22 onward, I've gone every year. The 7-year anniversary. So yeah, the channel is now, right now it's like 7.5. So that's weird to think. I know it's like a broken record every time I talk about my anniversary, but next year marks 8 years. 2015 was a year I kind of got into like online stuff, because 2015 I believe was when I made my first Instagram account, which there's a certain photo on my very old EXE Show 678 account. The profile picture is FNAF World. Yeah, I know, I was 11, get over it. The very first photo of me is like me doing like a fat face saying, "This is me." Exactly 10 years, which I believe was November 19th, the day after my birthday. I'm going to recreate that photo. Wait, would have turned 11. I was 11 when I took that. I was 11? Oh my god. Really? Huh. That's a weird thing to think about. So yeah, 10 years, on the 10th anniversary of that post, I will post maybe like a side-by-side comparison, like, this is me 10 years later. I sadly don't have access to that account anymore. I mean, if I could contact Instagram, but like, I think the email associated with that account doesn't even exist anymore, so yeah. And I think if I told them that, I don't know what they'd think. Oh, you made this account when you were how old? I had just turned 13, like the day before that. Could you? I don't know. I don't know. Vacation. So my vacation this year was Universal. That was fun. That was pretty good. I liked that. Also, kind of Panama City Beach was like the epilogue for that, but in 2025 is a big year for Universal because they're opening up Epic Universe. You know what's in Epic Universe? Super Nintendo World. So, yeah, we have to go back now because I want to go to. I don't even care about any of the other parks areas. I just want to go to Super Nintendo World. That's it. Do you think it'll have the Donkey Kong area, or is that just the Japan one right now? Huh. Platinums. Yeah, 2024 was by far the least amount of platinums I have earned. I think I've only earned like 12 or 13. I don't know. I'm currently working on right now for the very last platinum I get like today. So yeah, I didn't get. I mean, it's not that I'm like not wanting to get platinums anymore. It's just I don't know. Like this, like here's something. August 2024 was the very first month since February of 2020 where I didn't get a single platinum. I missed out on a month and I completely forgot. I think it was August, yeah. So yeah, 2024 was the first year since 2020 where there was a month I did not get a platinum. It's not that, for platinums you need to put in effort, you need to put in the work. There's a crap ton of games I want platinums in, but I don't know, I've just never really gotten to them. I don't know why. Now time for life stuff, like school and work. Work's going fine. It's easy, but there's days where I just don't want to work. Like tonight. I mean, I'm fine with tonight because, if I'm there if I'm there all night, I'm there till 11, and I'm first off, so. I don't know how busy Sonic is usually on New Year's Eve. If anything, I'll probably leave at the usual normal times, maybe like 7 or 8 or 9. But hey, school's been good. 2025 actually might be a sequel to 23 in that matter, because I'm graduating from Labette and moving over to Pitt State. So yeah. So I'm gonna be a graduate yet again. And then again in 2027 when I graduate from college as a whole. Then I'll see where the channel really goes after that. I was sick 3 times this year. I was sick at the very beginning of the year. I was sick right in the middle around graduation, like the day after or the few days after, and then just like this month, like early this month. So I was sick in January, I was sick in May, and I was sick in December. I haven't been sick that many times since. I don't even know. I think January or was it May? I can't remember, but I made a video with my handout. I forgot what I called it. I think I finally got it, or I finally did it. It was like a clickbaity title, but I forget which one, but I think I finally got COVID, like confirmed, because they had a thing fucking put up my nose. Oh, that was January. I remember that. Yeah. So yeah, that was great. That was nice. That was awesome. And I made a quote saying, "Just got my first COVID shot and I would rather get pegged." It was horrible. I had a coughing fit. My dad was in hysterics. It was great. I put Jonathan's breakup on the list because, I won't talk about it much because, heaven forbid, talk about it anymore. We're just fucking rinsing and repeating. But that was a horrible breakup. I don't think it couldn't have gotten worse. Well, unless one of them had died, maybe. But that was the worst possible breakup you could have gotten. That's enough about that. Girl troubles. So this year was very interesting when it came to trying to go on dates and find girlfriends and all that. Because at one time in June, it was going great. It was going great. I was talking to this girl, Katie, and we were talking every day. It was great. It was I'm like, damn, I think I actually did it. I actually think I found someone. We were friends on Facebook, Instagram. She even gave me her Steam. I'm like, I can't wait. So then I planned out a date. I was gonna go over there. She lives 3.5 hours away. Damn, that's a lot. 2.5, 3. She lives 3 hours away. I was gonna drive it. We were gonna go and I think have a date. We were gonna go out. We were gonna go and eat somewhere, and we were gonna hang. We were gonna do stuff. But one day she just stopped messaging me out of nowhere, and she just up and ghosted me for no reason at all. No, not a reason was given. Not a lick. Because at first it was an hour, and then turned into 2 hours, then turned into all night, then it turned into all of the next day, and then it turned into all the next 2 days, 3 days, then it turned into a week. I would send a message every occasionally, just because at first I thought, oh, maybe her phone, maybe she did something bad, maybe her phone got taken away, maybe her phone died. Maybe she got grounded and her phone was taken away for a month. And then at that point, because I had planned out, I was going to go out there a week after this all started. And I'm like, if you haven't seen or responded to this message by this time, date's off. The date was off. And that is the closest I got to a date this year. She just up and ghosted, and I followed her and I followed her on Facebook, and her mom would post stuff and tag her so I saw what she was like up to and like family adventures and stuff. It's like what the fuck, man? That's the closest I got. Ever since then, it's just been, hey, how you doing? How's your day been? Oh, good morning. Good morning, cutie. Or I'd say a joke one like, oh man, look at that goth mommy over there. Some of them would actually respond to that, and they would say thank you. So yeah, no date this year. I did not go on a. I mean, well, unless you count that other thing. The what should I call that? Well, according to Spear, I did go on a date this year, and it was with Katie. But not the Katie I was talking about, a different Katie, a Katie I work with. You guys might know the whole corner joke, which, yeah, there's that. So yeah, Jonathan, I mean, I don't consider that a date, but, the more I think about it, you're like, yeah, that I could consider it. I mean, it was planned at the very last minute. I woke up that morning thinking it was normal. I went to bed knowing, actually, and I, where am I going with this? It was very short notice. It happened when I was working, and it hasn't happened since. I'm just horrible with women. I guess I don't know. Am I doing something wrong? And don't say corner because I have a surprise about that come when it hits later on tonight for New Year's. Big reveal. Jonathan Adam already knows it because I told him early, but I told him not to tell anybody, not even his cats. I told him lickities, but you cannot tell a soul. So, yeah, that night, I liked it. I thought it went great. But, just, guess it was a one and done. My arm was sore from having my arm around her for like fucking 4 hours straight. But, I don't know. Actually, I went over there because everyone was with the intention of, doing it. But, you know me. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. So we just sat back and watched a romantic sex comedy in the vein of American Pie. So yeah, that was great. So yeah, that was my. Maybe 2025 will be the year, because my personal theory is whenever I go over to Pitt State, that's when I'm gonna find my true love. It's so hard. It's so hard, man. How did Carter do it so easy? How the fuck did how did Jordan do it? How the fuck did Jordan do it? Jordan met her at work, and you wanna know now? Him and his girlfriend lived together. Him and his girlfriend that he met less than a year ago lived together, and they have done it already. Like what the fuck? Not even Carter has moved out and lived with his girlfriend. Like, I mean, they talked about buying a house and all that, but I think he kind of abandoned it. But how the fuck did Jordan do it before Carter? Then again, Carter and Cynthia have broken up like 3 times. But they would get back together like the next day. So I think they just I don't know. That's weird. Jonathan Adam also had a girlfriend this year, and that relationship was also terminated. So this has gotten so interesting for all of us and like girls that Jonathan Adam now runs Relationship Weekly on our Discord server. So And since we're on Christmas break, he's also taking a break from this. So, yeah. It's fucking wild. Will 2025 be the year I finally do it? I really hope so, but I'm gonna fucking keep trying. I'm gonna fucking keep chugging at it. 2024 also marked 1 year since Josiah left. And 2024 was also the first year in its entirety without Josiah. I actually went back to his grave recently. It was like December 2nd, I think. No. What day was that? Because I was driving home. I think it was December 7th. It was earlier this month. I finally decided to go back to his grave site. Literally for the first time since the funeral, which I know everyone else has went at least 7 times, but I just went alone. It was just me. It was nice getting to see him, getting to see what his grave looked like. Yeah, it's a weird deal, but hey, we've all changed since then. Kinda. I mean, we all hang out more. We're all more close than fucking ever, I'd say, because of him. Hell, I've gained a lot of new friends because of him, like Aiden and Matthew, and hell, Jonathan. My bond with Jonathan Adams grown significantly. And just a lot of people. And the last thing I have on my list is turning 20. See, I turned 20 this year. I don't feel it right now, but when I say it out loud is weird. Because next year I turn 21, which means I can get drunk off my ass. It also means I can legally buy alcohol. It also means I'm a full-ass man, fending for myself. So, and I didn't even mention all the other life stuff and games I'm looking forward to, and movies and Switch 2 and GTA 6 and quick, before I announce that, I'll just finish up. Yeah, it's being weird. I'm in my 20s now. Before I'll be in my mid-20s, then I'll be 30. Ugh. I wonder how I'll look when I'm 30. You think I'll look just like this? Because come 2025, I'm actually gonna start doing gym stuff. I know it's the most simple New Year's resolution you could think of. Oh, losing weight. I've made a bunch of oh, look at the big, like that. I mean, that might stay. I don't know, but when I was sick this most recent time, they took my blood pressure and they noticed it was high. So I do have high blood pressure. I am taking very eensy-beensy things for it every night before I go to bed. But come 2025, I'm gonna probably start going to the gym because I can be the strong, handsome, fat guy. I mean, hell, I think I look pretty good right now, but that's just me. I mean, I ordered pizza a few days ago, and the girl who looked at me like the fucking Lego Batman gif. I think. She looked at me, she was like, oh, like she just saw a ghost. So yeah, that's gonna be my fucking thing. Me and Jonathan Adam might go. We're gonna be gym bros, yeah. I don't know if I'll make a video on it, but maybe if I do it throughout the year, I might film something at the end. I don't know. And I saw this video of someone just jogging. They were just jogging. It was like it was like a motivation thing. I mean, I got motivation from it, but for the first time ever, I kind of just want to jog for a mile. Not hard running, just jogging, making my gut go. Dope. That's the fucking Arab guy. Which also inspired the Skibidi Toilet. So yeah, I think I'll end this year review with an announcement that might come true. I don't know. Next year, my dad has said that he wants to sell this house and get into a new one because they have been in this house for a very long time. 25, 30 years, I think. I've grown up in this house. This has been my room since I was born. And just in the last year, I've customized it to my liking. That's why I love this background, because you can see literally everything. Photos of past events, my amiibo shelf, all my knickknacks and stuff, and all my maps and gaming stuff, and a fucking portrait of me. So yeah, there was a very good possibility that this time, when I make 2025's year review, I might not even be in this room. So that'll be not like early next. It'll be way after. It'll be after the cruise, which is in March. So did I announce that too? I should probably. Yeah. If you haven't known already, Christmas, spring break, I will be going on a cruise from like March 20th to like March 24th. So yeah, that'll be 2025's vacation video. Maybe. Probably. And that's in just 3 months. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this 2020-2024 year review. That was my year in a nutshell. And not a nutshell. That was not a nutshell. This video is long enough. But thank you all for watching. This will be the last video uploaded this year. The next video you see will be the New Year's video, which will be uploaded January 1st, because I am not live streaming them no more. As of right now, I mean, if we ever do New Year's at my place, I'll live stream it, but I don't know. I don't want the live stream to look like absolute AIDS, so it'll be running off of Adam's Wi-Fi / or my mobile data. So, and I don't want that. So yeah, it'll be just like last year. It'll be a video. So hope you enjoyed 2024's content. I thought it was alright. Stay tuned for 2025, which looks to be a sequel to 2023. So expect very, very good things. This was the EXE Show. And see you in 2025. Yeah, woo, yippee!